In this video, we'll take a look at how you can examine the grades on a single assessment. Now, if you go through the gradebook, you can look at the grades for any single assessment. So if you open that up, you can actually isolate an assessment, and it shows you some data there. However, if you're going from your home page and you have the assessment pulled open, you can actually click on the gear icon, and one of the links is actually grades. And if you click on that grades link, it's going to pull open a table that shows you some aggregate data on this assessment. Now, this is a very interesting for what I have pulled open because I only have one student in this sample course, but your data will be much more interesting. So it'll show you each of the questions that are in the assessment, and then it'll show you average score attempted. So right now, like question 1, we have an average score of 50%. It shows you the average number of attempts, percentage of students who haven't completed this yet, average time per attempt, and so on. So you've got some interesting data there to see how your class is doing as a whole. Now, there's also a grade link, and so you can click on that grade link, and it'll actually let you grade manually a question for each student. So like this one pulled open question number 2, and if we had more students, you could go down the line and just manually grade this question for each of the students. So going back to the item analysis, there's also a link up here that says View Score List. If you click on that, it'll actually show you the score for each student. So if you have a bunch of students, this will populate and it'll actually show you the grades for the individual students as well as the average. So this is a useful feature, as you can see how all of the students are doing individually, what their average score is, and then also see how they're doing on each individual item.